Hello everybody, and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Darkest Hour, a Hearts of Iron game. Last episode, we reoccupied the Rhineland, and by reoccupied it, I mean we did get some units in there. Are these guys stacked? Ah, there's some stacked up guys here. Oh, you're moving. You're moving is what's going on there. Okay, that's good to know. Now, I want to see terrain map mode. Okay. Okay, I don't think there's any way to see... Alright. Terrain map mode is going to be very important in the future. Terrain is very important in combat, and so is weather. I mean, you're not even allowed to... I mean, if the weather's too tough, you can't even launch air missions, which is nice and neat. I thought there was a way to overlay. Maybe it's in the options. I thought you could... You know what? Well, message settings is in here. I'll have to fiddle through this as we go, because this game has a lot of messages. I thought there was a way to overlay terrain over political or something along those lines, but I don't think so. Oof. 8 divisions, 6 divisions. Does that show me exactly what's in there? I mean, that's usually the number of diplomatic deal. The nation of South Africa has concluded a diplomatic deal with us. I'm honestly not sure what that means. Diplomacy-wise, I'm not... I have no idea what I'm doing. I know that trade is important and things of that nature. Wow. Oh, I thought that said 17 for a second. It's just... I don't know. Is Danzig... the free city of Danzig. So right now, Danzig doesn't count as anybody's. We've got several army corps here. Now, in terms of upgrading, how do you do it? Motorized that. Wait. Pause that. I didn't actually tell them to upgrade, did I? Oh, I think I accidentally. So this is do not upgrade. Harrison Mountain. Does it do it? You know what? I think it does. I think it does it on its own. If we go to economy, because I haven't moved these sliders yet. So right now everything's going, you know, all over the place. Let AI control window, automate production sliders and trade. That's probably a good idea. It'll help allies, give blueprints to allies, auto cancel trade. Yeah, we can do this. Accept deal minimum threshold. All right, so that's basically telling me don't accept anything unless it's this good. All right, so that's on auto right now, right? Okay. So this is all set on auto now. I think you can... Enabling this will allow the AI to allocate IC to consumer goods. So right now, consumer goods and supplies, and it's trying on it's trying production right now. It's not bothering to upgrade. What is this? Is that enable this or prioritize upgrades? Okay. Let's prioritize reinforcements and upgrades before we get anything else. Before we let anything else go, and let's let a couple days tick by and see what happens here. Yeah, let's make sure it's doing it right. And excuse me if I'm a little distracted. There's a big fat cat in my lap right now. Yep, it's working correctly. Yay, the sliders are working. Okay, this is... Oh, and he just knocked over a bottle of water. This is what I'm loving about Darkest Hour, is the AI seems to know what to do with the sliders. Like, yes, take care of consumer goods. Very nice. Yes, take care of supplies. Very nice. Then take care of reinforcements. Then take care of upgrades. And then anything that's left can go into production. Good. I love that's actually doing that right. So reinforcements is going to bring the strength of my divisions and my army corps up. So right now it's telling me that everybody's working at a pretty reduced strength. Everybody's got like one big artillery piece. The United Kingdom has failed with a smear campaign against our government. Good to know. Oh, and if you want to build infrastructure, you can do it through, like, here, I believe, by clicking on things. Let's see. Right now I can build a rocket test site. Ooh, why don't we actually get... Oh, well, Petamunde is not its own, but we can make it over here in the approximately right area. Let's tell them to build a rocket test site. And why don't we actually tell them to... Hungary? To queue up some IC back here, too. Not a ton. But we're going to tell... kind of out of the way of... kind of allied bombers that might be coming by in the future. So that should automatically go to the bottom here. Factories, yep. Yeah, everything that was already up there is on the production queue, but... Oh, it looks like it finished reinforcements. I'm just working on those upgrades now. Wow, the reinforcements did not take long. Well, I think it only goes up to a certain point and then stops, because of the mobilization laws. So it did go up. Everybody's strength went up, but it didn't go all the way up. What does that mean they consume fuel? Current using 0.02 oil each day. Okay, so they must have some motorized vehicle 120. Yeah. Okay, good. And this, I mean, when you go to battle in this, it tracks everything. It'll tell you how many artillery pieces you lost, anti-tank guns, anti-air guns, how many horses died, how many trucks were destroyed. It tells you damn near everything that happens in a battle, which is pretty cool. Let's look at our tech. So what's going quickly? Improve interwar field artillery is going real fast at 41%. Let's see, improved torpedoes is going pretty good. And this is product standardization is going well. Some of these other ones are slowly coming along. Supply dumps, infantry division model 36, that's coming along. But we are going, I mean, we've only passed 2 months into the game so far, which is cool. We have another airsets convention. Few decisions. Should be, where is it? Or was that telling me it I shouldn't have clicked off. I think it was just telling it happened to us. It may have just given us a bulk quantity of some sort of material. I mean, right now it's telling us we're good on everything, but we are at peacetime. We're not mobilized. We're not using supplies to do anything. So we're in a good state. But then again, we've barely done anything, and the game is new. Okay. What just happened? Okay, so a couple upgrades have completed. So the 93rd Infantry Division has been upgraded to Infantry Model 26. So a ton of infantry divisions just upgraded. I was gonna say, why did I just get spammed? What just happened? So why don't we grab a random army corps? And let's see, there's some that are on model 1926, some that are on model 1921. Can I actually click on these guys? Oh, yes, you can. Can't click on the guys and get exact information. So let's see if the hard, so it's 181 on hard and soft and air attack. So that's let's go back and see the model 26 191. So soft attack is better. I'm sure there's a way that you could put those next to each other and see what they what it comes down to. Let's put this on fast. All right, is that just? Yep. Everybody's upgrading, good. Checking out the economy. I want to get those upgrades set in stone. For me, when I'm playing a game as Germany, I generally like to have a smaller but extremely well trained and equipped army. That's kind of where that's like my wheelhouse when it comes to games like this. Not huge, not overwhelming power, but really efficient. And every day that passes, is it gonna reallocate and tell me what we're working with? And I'm kind of wondering if this, if the model 1921 ones actually tell me when it's gonna finish. Change current power to be lost. Upgrade path can be channeled in its own units. Latest battle. Okay, so a bunch just went through again. Good. That's actually really good. It doesn't look like the upgrades take a lot of time. And I do apologize if you left any comments on the first episode and I'm not responding to them in the second episode. These episodes did record back to back. My normal kind of production process is to record several episodes all at once. Which is easier on me, but it doesn't lend itself as well to viewer interaction because, you know, there's a lag time between when you tell me something and when I would read it and be able to respond to it. The French have failed in a spear campaign against us. Good. So with this one, I'm going to try to record fewer episodes at once so that I can interact with you guys a little bit better. That may mean there is 1 or 2 days, you know, I hope not. I hope I would never go 2 days, but there might be a day here or there where an episode doesn't go out because of that, and I don't have that stockpile behind me. But hopefully that won't be too bad. That's still obsolete divisions. Okay, so that's telling me right now we have 65 obsolete divisions in the Wehrmacht. We are able to upgrade 57.25% of those forces with this slider setting. So about half of the Wehrmacht is being upgraded at a time. So it's going. I mean, we're 1931 is, I think, I'm pretty sure that is optimal. That is what we're working with right now. We haven't researched 36 yet. I don't know if there was a tech between 31 and 36. No, it goes 31 to 36. Okay, cool. And if you, I don't know if anybody noticed, but these techs all go into the 60s. All go up into the 60s. Failed to delay our... So they're trying to fuck with me. And look at the French stacking all those army corps up here. I think I'm pretty sure the number below it is the number of divisions. So these are a bunch of different army corps with 1 or 2 divisions in them, I think. See, Greece went with okay in a right-wing coup d'etat happening to us. So we got all this, all these infantry divisions coming up too. I wonder, can you rename stuff in Darkest Hour? I think you can. I can type stuff in right there. So I've been in Hearts of Iron 4. I've kind of been avoiding renaming stuff because the series are so quick. You don't get really attached to units. But in this one, I might start naming army corps after people. So it's telling me there's a that did say airsats. Here we go. So energy. So we sacrifice energy that we stockpiled up, and money, and then I think that it'll basically give us something else. So if it gives us, let's let that go again. And I think it said within 10 days it'll give me whatever it's going to give me. So I think that might be basically paying 10,000 energy for 1,000 rares. Because it gave me 1,000 rares before. So let's see. Let's give it a couple days and see what happens. What I'm really waiting for is those upgrades at the moment. See, that number is very important because these counters don't give you a lot of information like they did in Hearts of Iron 3 on them. But the number, that's how many divisions are attached to this army corps. Yep. Okay, so that's good to know. That is good to know. I think that's something we can do as many times as we want. When we have 10,000 energy, we can trade it in for 1,000 rares. Good to know. Like, this 4th Army Corps here, this is declared independence from their oppressors. Oh, and, pause. Mon has completed their research into improved interwar field artillery. For starters, let's go over here and see what happened. I think... Are we on political map mode? These are all... So this is Japan. This is Mengjiang. Somebody declared independence. Manchukuo is a puppet state, I believe. Is a puppet of Japan. Is a puppet... Oh, they are a puppet of Japan. Eastern Kami Autonomous Council is a puppet of Japan. Okay, so I'm not really sure what happened over there. China's a mess, and Japan is going to start messing with them soon. So we're going to want to go to tech. And here we have Mon. We need to Well, they were working on arty. They got us the improved artillery right here. Okay. So we can try to keep them in their artillery, mechanics, munitions, and vehicle engineering. So we can try to find something for them to work on or try to replace them. Like, they'd be fine at working on better AA brigades. Or they can, well... Yeah, I think that's all they got to do right now. Artillery, well, we could do, anti-tank artillery. Yes, early anti-tank guns. That is definitely something they could work on. Yes, so we are going to start give Mon. I think it's pronounced Mon with that long A like that. That's what somebody told me before, but you can never really trust people on the internet, can you? I believe it's pronounced Mon. Alright, so reinforcements are fine, supplies are fine, consumer goods are good, and the production is just sitting there for now. France failed to delay our production. Oh, Italy. Italy. I don't know why. I don't know what is wrong with me. I think it was because I was looking at Italy and thinking Abyssinia and came out Italy. Is now part of their nation. The international community will not tolerate this. So Italy won its war versus Ethiopia / Abyssinia. Right down here. Italy annexed Abyssinia, yep. Let's unpause this. Keep waiting. We have a decision on the Anti-Comintern Pact to make. Alright, so what do we got here? The destabilizing influence of the Comintern was a constant worry for many world leaders. In 1937, Germany sought agreements with Italy and Japan for a 5-year period to share information and assets with each other containing communist influence. Yes. We are going to... domestic policies have moved one towards close society. Interventionism, relations with the Soviet Union, down. No immediate effect. Will no longer be your... so, Trento will no longer be your national province. Bolzano, Trento. Where's Trento? Is there a search function? Why does it sound so familiar? I'm thinking of Taranto. Where's Trento? Well, yeah, we're going to go with the Anti-Comintern Pact. Partial invest in national... Investing in national infrastructure is definitely something that sounds like a great idea. Because national descent goes down and their trade or transport capacity modifier goes up. So why don't we go with this and see what happens? Right now our transport capacity is 404. We're going to take that. And going up to 40, so we paid 1,000 for 2 more trains, basically. Well, that's seems that was a little low. It's a percent modifier though, so it'll help. It'll help. Transport capacity represents trucks, trains, and river barges. When available, TC is overloaded divisions. What was that saying? Divisions. Okay, so we have to get rid of this. So upgraded 31, 31, 31. There we go. TC, when available TC is overloaded, divisions move and regain organization more slowly. This is a direct function of IC. Each point of IC gives you 1.5 trade capacity. Transport capacity. That's something I'm going to have to get used to. So, it seems like building... Well, that's all going to depend. How much... Because... Is there a political, weather, economic, supply? There isn't a specific... So, like, Berlin's right here. It's 10 factories, 2 anti-aircraft guns. Where is, let's see, rocket test site. Infrastructure is effective. Okay, 100%. So if we go to Frankfurt on the Oder, it's 90%. So we can say we want to start building up our infrastructure heading out towards East Prussia. Like this. Let's go to economy. And so infrastructure costs 1 IC. And it looks like it would take not long at all, according to this. And so IC costs a lot more. The infrastructure actually doesn't look like it costs too much to build. So that's going to be something I think I will definitely focus on. If this is anything like Hearts of Iron 3. So the Oberkommando des Heers, if I'm pronouncing that right. Oberkommando. Let's select this guy. So that's this dude right here. It's an HQ unit. HQ model 1939. So, can the HQ units... Okay, they can move. Well, that's the 3rd Army Corps. That is the 16th Army Corps, which is equipped with tanks. Why don't we move them off to the side? Planes. Alright, so... You can have an HQ division, like an HQ division attached to an Army Corps. And I'm wondering what that precisely does. Are the brains of your armed forces. They contain the staff that keeps your army running, such as logistics and planning staff. They give a bonus to units fighting in the vicinity, but it is advisable to guard them as their own fighting is actually poor. So when it says in the vicinity, I'm wondering if that means the division's attached to the core that it's in, or if it's talking about like adjacent provinces. It has an engine. Oh, okay. We were talking about this before. This particular division has an engineer brigade attached to it. Cool. Help cross rivers, making... I think the engineers, when you go to cross a river, you lose less organization if you have engineers attached. Airsats convention, so we could do that again. Oh, it becomes available, but we don't have the prerequisites. Upgraded. Infrastructure, urban, clear, supplies. So the over here, supplies are being shipped in. Let's take a look at our economy right now. So the upgrades is going down. We're at 66.5% of total, 50 divisions. So 15 divisions have upgraded correctly so far. And why don't we crank this? I mean, we're 6 months in now. Oh, there we go again. And we're still just upgrading infantry. Results of investment in national infrastructure. We are going to extend our road and rail networks. Infrastructure in Essen goes up 10. That's right here. So I think that just maxed it out in this particular area. Which, I mean, that was good, because that was in addition to what we did before. Oh, got me. What's going to hurt is we're going to finish with this, and then we're going to get Infantry Tech Model 1936. Well, let's see how far that off is. Well, we're almost done with that. We have something available to us again, so why don't we take a quick pause. Move over to... Which one was it? Okay, investment. Oh, so I did the investment in the national infrastructure. I could do investment in national research if I wanted to as well. At least 1,000 money. So I'm kind of almost there. I'm glad we're upgrading though, and I think these tanks are actually the correct. These are the correct. Oh, looks like they're the correct tanks. It looks like our planes are upgraded. Have been upgraded to Donor 17s. Donor 17s. Donor 17. So I think that was our mostly tactical bomber wing. Yeah, because these are. I think that percentage next to him is his upgrade. Let's let a date. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because the tactical bombers were flying Donor 11s, and I'm pretty sure Donor is incorrect. That's just what I say in my head, and I've been pronouncing that way for years. Donye or something like that. Donye? Dornier? Dornier? It's Dornier. Although, failed to steal one of our blueprints, failed to delay one of our tech teams. Because me and a buddy of mine, who were both World War II history nerds, we played Borderlands 2 together. And there's this one mission where this guy he's trying to come up with a name of a creature or something like that, and he ends up calling them like boner farts or something like that. So now whenever he sees the word Dornier, he goes, Donafat. Donafat. Which I know is very, very, very immature, but sometimes you just have to be an idiot. Yep, upgraded those. Completed their research in 1936 infantry tech. So let's give the game a pause. Go to tech. Go back to Rheinmetall. And let's look at infantry stuff and see what we can't work on. We can upgrade our mountain infantry, our engineers. Logistics is working. Cavalry, no, not there. Airborne, Marines. I'm kind of more interested in mountain infantry. But these guys would not be very good at mountain infantry. Where do we want to go? Was there anything industrial that we missed out on? 37. Early decryption, we could do that. I mean, they're not half bad at that. There we go. Surprise and things like that. Surprise, motherfucker. I mean, everything's pretty standard Germany early years right now. Nothing crazy is happening. Which is kind of what I want. Has declared independence from its oppressors. So we can't really see what's happening down here because there's fog of war. But they are definitely... Oh, wait, you know what? I think it's because we are on supply map mode. There we go. So we can see. And did that give us a decision to intervene? No, it did not. So we didn't have that option. And I don't know if we can send... Can we bring, let's see, declare war, influence nation, assume military control. This is only possible if they're part of your alliance. Chance 0. No, I don't need to necessarily want... I don't think there's anything to do with them, really. I don't think there's anything that we're going to do over there. Now, why don't we take a look at our economy again and see what happened to the upgrade. So now, all of those 31s now have to get upgraded to 36s. Which is a shame, because it looks like a lot of the... Pretty much everybody... Oh, yeah, look at that. Everybody basically just completed the research into production standardization. Huzzah! So the nation of national space concluded diplomatic deal with us. Let's go to tech. And who finished what? Siemens. They finished their stuff. And that was industrial over here. Custom equipment. Sturdy equipment. What's that going to give us? Oh, defense for everybody? Oh, yeah, I like the sound of that. Winter equipment would probably be good, too. I don't know. I don't think that if you replace them with somebody, I don't think it does anything bad. Like, if I wanted sturdy equipment... Alright, yeah, it would definitely be beneficial to replace them, I think. With, how about... the Zeppelin works? Chemistry, mechanics. Well, these guys are a little bit better, so let's do these guys. Start project. Standard sturdy equipment is what we're working on now. It's a shame that we just upgrade these guys and then have to do it again, but that's okay. Ooh, Jesus. Yeah, a lot of people finished up. And they just keep finishing. Okay, so let's look at them. I think it would say here if they were being worked on right now. has been upgraded. What was this? The attachment to the 16th Infantry Division. So let's select this guy. The 16th Infantry Division. They have a brigade of heavy artillery attached to them. See it right there. Increases the soft attack capability of your units, inflicting more damage on infantry and motorized units. All right, but we are going to leave this episode right here. I really do hope you have enjoyed this, because even though I'm going very slowly, I am thoroughly enjoying playing this game so far. I mean, and all I've been doing is like upgrading my... I've been upgrading my units and enjoying it. Oh, it looks like these guys are working their way up to 1936 military equipment. Everybody is out of date right now because we upgraded our equipment, and we are really, I mean, we are really taking a pretty big hit to our production time. We've used 8 months of whole production time to get these upgrades going. But like I said, that's kind of like my wheelhouse. It's the way I like to play, is small and efficient. So if you have enjoyed this episode, folks, please just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below, and if you are interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Darkest Hour, a Hearts of Iron game, just subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time.